1, 2, shoe 2, 3, shoe 4. But who has what shoe? Not who has more. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, welcome back to the Shooter Podcast, episode 146 with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Make sure you do like, follow, subscribe, come chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. Please do go follow the bro at 808 Kicks _ATL and come and follow myself at Lovekickscustom. Come and show us some love and support because we always love it when you go and show some love and support. But today, guys, what are we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week, bro. I take over the world. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I myself am plotting on the world from the middle of a winter storm.
Yeah, I saw that. I really did see that. But by the way, guys, I just want to give a quick apology for last week's audio. I think our audio was a bit off, but we're back. We're back normal. But yeah, Q, I loved those photos that you sent me when you woke up this morning and you were like, nah, I ain't going out on that cold, bro. I ain't going to trench for that snow, bro. That's like London sometimes, bro. That's like London sometimes when snow comes, stops everything. It's like, no, you're not. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, man. We get it like once a year in Georgia, where it really just, and we ain't prepared for it. Like, I think we talked about this before. I feel like I talked about this before, how unprepared some places are for natural disasters that they ain't used to dealing with. And even though it get cold in Georgia, it don't always snow. Not in central or middle or southern Georgia. Like, that's like a North Georgia mountains thing. So they used to dealing with it up there, but we ain't used to dealing with it in the city. So when it snow, bro, today didn't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen some tracks in the street, but I don't understand why, because ain't nothing open.
You know when I was younger, when I started first driving, when it first snowed, right? You need to have special driving skills if you are driving in snow and ice, because you're steering the car, your back's going. You need to steer into the kind of swerve. You can't oversteer. Yeah, you're sliding. You're hitting car. Bro, it's dangerous out there. 100% dangerous. You gotta be safe when you go out in the snow or ice. It is deadly, bro.
Bruh, I saw my neighbors out there shoveling driveways and nothing like, no, just no. Cause look, it snowed for probably a good 6-7 hours, right? I'm talking about big flakes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can hear them, right?
Yeah.
So right now, as we record, it's raining, but it's still 33 degrees. You know,
it's gonna ice over. It's gonna ice over, bro. Yeah, that's dangerous. Be really careful out there. I got some horror stories on snow.
I'm supposed to go to the game tomorrow. How? I don't think I'm gonna make it.
How, Q? How? Bro, I'm gonna tell you. I got in the UK. If it rains, it's an issue. If it snows, it's an issue. If there's leaves on the track, it's an issue. We already talked about leaves on the track. Yo, bro, if it ain't sunny, it's an issue. And 80% of the time, it ain't sunny, bro. It's an issue.
But y'all are used to it, though. Y'all should be.
But you would like to think we're used to it, but these Victorian sewers and rail tracks and all of that stuff ain't able to cope with this, bro. Ain't able to cope with this. We're talking about Victorian ages when it was misty, it never even snowed, bro.
It had to. The climate of a place in the world ain't gonna change that drastically. Like, that don't normally happen, I don't think.
This is what it is. It's a de-appreciation structure trying to live up with a modern day environment. That's what it is.
I need to get with the times then, man.
You're telling me, bro. I'll tell you one of my horror stories for driving in the snow. I was working one night, right? So basically, where I work for the railways. We were going underground. So like basically where it's not overground, so it's underground railway system. It started to snow. It started to slightly snow when we were driving. So me and my colleague were driving. And this is back in the day when we had bendy buses where one compartment was attached to another compartment and it had like a rubber and it used to be bendy buses. Yeah. So we used to have those. On the road, bro. I'm driving. Yeah, all right, cool. I see the back of this bendy bus hit the curb and go into the middle of the road. I'm like, okay, back away, bro. Because the road is getting icy. That's not the bad bit. This is the bad bit. We went down into the tunnels and it was nice and warm because obviously with a blanket or slow on the outside, it makes it nice and warm in the inside on the actual railway system. Did our work, came back out. Bro, there was like 2 foot worth of snow. And we're like, where did this come from? Right? So now we got to go back from central London to East London to drive it in the snow, which is basically your car's going to be sliding. Got back to the office and my colleague, it was a female colleague. My colleague, she was like, all the trains are stopped. I can't get home. I don't know where I'm going to get home because it's going to take me, I need to get a train that was going to take me half an hour to get from home. She was about half an hour out of London. So I was like, I can't leave my colleague at work. I literally can't leave her there and she'll struggle to get home. So I get in the car and I'll drive you home. Bro, driving home and all that stuff, going up the hills, going on the flyways, bro, the car's stalling, she's panicking. I'm like, no, I've driven in snow before. Don't worry, I got it out of this thing, dropped her. This is the worst bit, bro. 8 o'clock in the morning, I dropped her. How long do you think it took me to get home?
How long?
Normally, from her place to my place would be about, in the morning time, it would be an hour. 4 hours, bro. 4 hours.
Yeah. I was just having this conversation with some of my coworkers the other day because we've been not looking forward to, but we've been preparing for this day because we knew it was going to be feet of, not feet, but at least inches of snow everywhere. So, and we ain't prepared for that. Like, ain't nobody, no. So my coworkers were telling stories about the last time we had a big snowstorm here. It was called Snowmageddon. If you know, you know. Look it up. We call it Snowmageddon. Bro, people were stuck on the highway for days. Like, I mean,
that's crazy,
bro. When dudes saying when they can, I wasn't working there at the time, but dudes said they got the call to come back, to get off the road. It's taking dudes 6 and 7 hours to get back to the West.
Gee, that's crazy. You know what the scariest thing is those big delivery tow trucks. You know those articulated lorries on a hill, and all you see is them sliding back because of the weight they're containing. No handbrake stopping that, bro. And if you're behind that car, if you're behind that articulated lorry, move out the way. That ain't nothing stopping that, bro, coming down that hill.
Yeah. It's, like I said, we didn't work together. We wasn't going
for that, bro.
We were not going to. It wasn't no way in the hell. If they tried to get us to work, we wouldn't even have a quarter of the staff. Dudes wasn't finna do it. I already know.
No. That's a very stupid situation, bro. This is a PCA for everybody. Like literally, when it snows and it's heavy, don't go out. Just stay home. Just stay home.
PCA. What's a PCA?
Public service. PSA. Sorry, PSA. Sorry, my mistake. Public service. PCA. What is PCA? PSA. Public service announcement. I said it too quick. I said that with full hard confidence, bro.
And my wife just said she said the lights just flickered. So Hopefully we can get through the pod without my power going out.
Oh, bro, yeah, that's another thing. Hazardous weather is taking out everything.
Let me plug up my phone.
But by the way, what is going on in South California at the moment with the fires? So
That's
like, it's
all
crazy,
the time, bro. Wildfires. They have it's yearly for them, just like it is for us with hurricanes and winter weather. The pollen in the spring. It's just natural disasters are regional. You know what I mean? California, they deal with earthquakes and wildfires.
Like, I hope anybody in California is keeping themselves safe. That's all I'm gonna say. It's crazy looking at the news from afar, because basically we get some remnants of that news coming through to our news networks, and we're looking at it. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's very crazy, especially with all some of the celebrities. I think I saw Paris Hilton's on social showing her mansion after it was burnt down, or her home after it was burnt down. It was crazy, bro. Like, crazy,
there's a lot
crazy
of
work.
There's a lot of celebrities. The crazy part is, I was talking to my wife about this yesterday. They won't even insure certain areas because it's in that range where the wildfires known to break out. So if you buy a house over there, you taking that risk. You know what I'm saying? You got $1 million, $2 million house over there. If it burned down, then it's on you, because you can't get insurance.
Yeah,
because you
that's
probably
crazy.
shouldn't be trying to live over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's on you, dog. I mean, I'm not trying to live. Listen, I love Florida to visit. I'm not trying to live there 365 days, because hurricane season is coming every year. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stop it. It's gonna be at least one that touch land. You know what I'm saying?
Without fail. Without fail,
even
bro.
living here, we experience hurricane season. It don't always hit as hard as it did like last year. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna hit. It's gonna at a certain point during the year, it's gonna be 20 degrees. You can't help it. You know what I mean?
I kind of realized that you have to do your research if you want to know where you live, because basically you need to know what the pros and cons are. Like this scenario reminds me of a person that goes and buys a house next to a railway and then complains that the railway is always making noise. I was like, what? You went and bought your house next to a railway?
Bro, if you move close to the airport, guess what? You're gonna hear planes all day. That's all day.
All up to probably about 12 o'clock in the night, or even 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Listen, I've done it, bro. I've lived close to the airport. That's just how they go. Sorry.
Yeah.
In the mood over
bro. This is why you got to do your research, bro. This is why you always got to do your research to know what's happening in where you're actually going to go and try and live. Like, what's the point? Otherwise.
Hey. Live and you learn, don't you? Or not.
How was your week this week anyway, bro?
It was cool, man. Just dodging the storm, bro. Everybody been anticipating the end of the week. I've definitely been anticipating the end of the week for two reasons. One, because the Black Cat 3s, I'm trying to get a prep for my sister. I have not hit on any in-store raffles, which means everybody and their granddaddy is trying to get this shoe. So more than likely, I'm gonna just have to go in the morning, probably on sneakers first. You know, if I don't hit on sneakers, then I'll probably have to scour a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to come up with the size I need.
I'm feeling the same way, to be honest, because basically, at the time of recording, this is Friday. In about an hour and 15 minutes, they're gonna drop online at one of the retailers, which basically means I'll have an idea of what they're going to do. My plan is to get out in the morning and kind of capture. I was going to say, I'm going to Pokemon here. I was going to catch them.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go out and actually buy them, right? So I'm going to go do that in the morning. I'm just going to wake up, go and buy them. I find it more effective than waiting for delivery because I can't be bothered with that anymore. I'm just going to go there. It's going to cost me nothing to actually get there except for fuel. And I'm going to just pick them up in store, and they're supposed to be dropping in store. So I'm going to do that in the morning. It's whatever. It's easier for me that way. Just get it in hand quicker.
Yeah, they pretty hyped over here though, man. I really think it's resale. I think people anticipating the resale on these to be good. So I think resellers in full effect on these. So
I ain't seen the prices though. The resale prices ain't doing much on these actual Black Cat Frees.
I don't think it need to, really. People go sit. It's they gonna employ their strategy, their age-old strategy. Buy a bunch of pairs and sit on them. Whatever. It's okay. I mean, I don't know, bro, because it's looking kind of difficult. I didn't put in full effort, as in 10, 12 raffles like I could have, but my usual ways of hitting. I'm looking and the sizes, they're leaving. You know what I'm saying? So
I think definitely this is the Black Cat 4 effect. Where when the Black Cat 4 came out, I didn't really pay attention to it. I don't think I'm going to pay attention to this year's variation either, because I think like I've got my thoughts on it about being too close to the Black Cement 4. I like the Black Cement 4, and I've really talked about this, but I think because the Black Cat 4 is sitting at maybe £800 to £1,000 at this moment in time, from the release a couple of years back. This is why the Black Cat 3, even though, especially in the States, even though it's not going for much at this moment in time, people are just going to pick it up and sit on it, like you just said, because they think they know that the price will go up massively on these.
Yeah, because I don't know where we left off at. I don't know what we were talking about. Like this. So we in the next day. Because my power did indeed cut off in the middle of recording. We was probably 20, 30 minutes in.
Yeah, we're 17 minutes in. But also where I think I cut off and I left you at was when I said the Black Cat 3s have got something. Well, I said something in the terms of the Black Cat 4s has kind of empowered the Black Cat 3s to do what they did. And today, after the release of the Jordan 3 Black Cat, I can validate, yes, indeed, because it's a triple black sneaker, because it's called a Black Cat, is doing what the Black Cat 4 did. It's sold out. In the UK, it's gone everywhere, bro.
No, you was going to bring up, you was talking about New Balance taking the Black Cat name.
Oh no! That's one of our kick strikes. Leave that there, bro. Trust me, leave that there. But I mentioned that preliminarily because we were talking about what we thought was going to happen with the Black Cat Freeze. But ironically, bro,
yeah, I'm about to try to cop in a minute. So.
Bro, yeah, I managed to go walk in store today and pick up the Black Cat 4s. Black Cat 3s, I mean. Look at that.
Good for you. I'm trying to get a pair for my sister right now. So.
Hey, let's get this. Let's get it. Get it.
Got like 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes till they drop. So.
Okay, cool. We'll keep an eye on it. It might be another cop today, like the kids of immigrants, bro.
We'll see. That was a raffle though, so that'll be a little different. This ain't no raffle.
Yeah, we shall see, bro.
And I'm about to pull up every other sneaker store that I can possibly cop from while we podding, because I really need to get this shoe from my sister.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'd be good if you can get it. So, bro, some more stories today. I on yesterday before your electricity cut off, the Offspring dropped their raffle at midnight, which it normally do with some sneak, not raffle, I mean the online stock at midnight. So it was chaos, bro, and I automatically knew it was going to be chaotic this morning as well. It took a couple of people 20 to 25 minutes to even cart that sneaker and buy it. And most people weren't able to cart the sneaker and buy it. So when I went this morning, it was, I went and parked upstairs. I know a little secret for parking at Selfridges at London. I'm not going to tell you guys because you're going to probably take it, but I can get in and out for free with free parking and free congestion, which is amazing because I don't get charged congestion or parking to go into London. So the sneakers cost was the sneaker cost. Literally, there was a couple of people ahead of me, and then there was, when I got into the queue, there was about 10 people ahead of me. As soon as the doors open, bro, people like behind me, bang, 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 and then I didn't have my headphones in. One of the things I realized, bro, is if you're in a sneaker queue, you can, like you always say, you can hear people talk about sneakers. You can hear people talk about, oh, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, I'm going to get this. I heard all the reselling talking, oh, what size you getting? Oh, what size am I picking up? Bro, it was all happening. It was all happening. I even saw somebody double back, go to his car, put the set back and go back in to get another set. I was like, raw, the resellers are out today, bro.
Yeah, I told you. That's what I was saying. Like,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
This was... Bro, it's too easy to tell now. Like,
yeah.
Certain releases, it's not whether they get attention or not, it's the type of attention they get. And if you pay attention to the type of attention they get and where the attention is coming from and exactly what's being said, like what's the main narratives about the sneaker, you can tell.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and people been asking for this. Like, you hear a lot of chatter about this colorway. There's been a lot of rumors about the colorway. We had early releases. The early releases sold out. That's what let me know. When they dropped early on Nordstrom and they dropped early on one of the EU sites, I can't remember, but they sold out instantly. Like grade school sizes selling out. So we know what's up with these. I mean, it's all black.
Yeah. Bro, I didn't show you this. I showed you this. Actually, I lie. I showed you this. Somebody was wearing cool grey 4s with a StockX tag on, bro. Oh, man, bro.
I'm gonna let you get your shit off because I done seen that plenty of times.
I know. This is the bro. You always tell me about situations like this. I never see it hardly in the UK. I've never seen anybody wear a StockX tag with their sneakers. But we'll get back to that in this podcast as well because it's something we might need to take to court because I got things to say about that. But are you still trying to cop, bro?
I'm just pulling up all the websites right now.
Hey, look, everybody, if you're listening to this, let's put our fingers crossed and let's hope that Q cops while we're podding because you probably, it's probably, I know, I was saying, you'll probably be too late. So I'm going to give you I'm going to have my fingers crossed, my toes crossed, my ears crossed, everything's crossed for you, bro.
Don't cross everything. I ain't don't cross everything. Keep some things straight, just like they're supposed to be. You feel me?
Exactly, bro. How was it when the actual electricity went out yesterday?
Boring as hell. I mean, what you expect? That's what I was trying to explain to you before it all happened.
Yeah,
we not necessarily prepared for this type of weather because we don't get it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like in the north, it's with winter weather. They don't get the type of heat that we get in the south. They get way worse winter weather. They get it earlier and way more often. And in the west, they got earthquakes. On the south coast, it's hurricanes. And on the east coast, a little bit hurricanes. In the middle of the country, it's tornadoes. So it really don't matter where you go. It's going to be some type of natural disasters that you have to deal with on a regular basis. If you had to choose, I'm glad I was born where I was born because,
Yeah.
like I said before, we get 4 full seasons. Like in the winter, we gonna get a couple times where it's 20 degrees. It may or may not snow. We're gonna have sleet. We're gonna have freezing rain and black ice and all that in the wintertime every year. In the spring, it's gonna rain like hell. And when it's not raining, everything is yellow. Your car is yellow. The street is yellow. Your door handles are yellow. You know what I'm saying? Your mailboxes, everything is yellow. Then in the summertime, it's gonna be 100 degrees. It ain't gonna be 100 all summer. It's gonna be close. But one or 2, 3 days, maybe even a whole week, it's gonna touch triple digits. You know what I'm talking about? And you best just stay inside. It's gonna be droughts and all that. You know what I mean? The only break you really get is in the fall with the heat and the cold, but then come the hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too hot, it ain't too cold, but then it's hurricane season. So it's just you pick your poison in the US, man. What hemisphere you want to live in, north or south, what coast you want to live on, east or west, and what type of natural disasters are you willing to put face?
Exactly. Well, what's that Childish Gambino song? This is America.
Well, that's a whole nother factor. Where you live, what's the demographics where you live, based on the type of treatment you're gonna get, based on the color of your skin.
Yeah, bro, I know the song and the meaning of the song, but I wasn't even thinking about that when I mentioned that. I was thinking about the weather only, bro.
That's a whole nother factor. A whole nother factor.
Be careful out there, especially if it's hurricane season. That's all I'm saying. I literally, before we started podding, I've done the review, I've done the on-feet and all of that stuff. Just gonna do the review after the pod and drop it tomorrow or drop it on Sunday. But yeah, bro, it was crazy to see. Like, I can now understand the hype behind all black sneakers.
I don't think you do.
Not really, but I try to.
No, bro. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly, bro. But yeah, it was eventful. It was just woke up this morning and just walked in. I actually tried on sneakers. I said, let me try on sneakers. Let me see if my sneaker gods are with me today. And it was like, nope, definitely. Nope. The sneaker rap doesn't like me no more, bro. It's like, you don't cop from us anymore.
It be like that.
Yeah, bro. Oh man. Obviously don't want my, so I'm okay with that. I'll buy it from somewhere else.
What's up with you, man? You all right?
I don't know. I'm good.
You're acting real silly right now.
I know. I was just messing with the soundboard. Yeah. It was eventful this morning. I'm hyped. I'm just hyped. I'm happy. I copped. That's it. Pretty much. I got that Kids of Immigrant feeling that you had before. First cop of the year. It's that first cop of the year feeling.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
I'm not talking about the eliteness of the actual sneaker. I'm just talking about the adulation of copping a sneaker.
Yeah, it don't come out like that for me. Like I'm just not. I don't show excitement too well. Even when I'm super duper excited about something, it's kind of hard to tell. You got to know me to be able to tell when I'm excited. I mean, at that moment, it's not that I was podding through that moment. That was my genuine reaction, but that's kind of the most you're gonna get out of me.
You know, I know when you're I can tell when you're excited. It's no longer that straight look. It's that little grimace smile that you have, that smirk that comes onto your face. I can tell it. You're like your inside is excited. Your outside ain't showing.
I'm cynical by nature, so like,
yeah.
That's just how I go, bro. I can't really explain it. I didn't notice it until a long time after I was grown. Pretty recent, to be honest with you. Like, that's just how I am. That's how people perceive me. uh, I'm cool with it. It's not my ego, but that's the way people perceive me. So it's whatever, man.
No,
Perception
I
is
think
reality.
I think it's more cool, calm, and collectiveness. I think that goes hand in hand with yourself, with your character. I'm not saying it's a character, your personality. I think you're very cool, calm, and
No, you
collective.
said it right. With my character, you have to possess character, not become one.
Oh
That's one of my mottos.
Yeah. Well, we saw a lot of that in 2024 from a lot of people. Not just from a social perspective, from actual people we know. There's a lot of people that didn't show character that actually became a character in real life, which was crazy.
Yeah, man. I'm so used to it by now, bro. Like, especially with my new position at work, like seeing things for what it is. That's why I said my resolution is just pay more attention, because that's just my reality right now. I'm in a position where socially and employment wise, where I'm forced to look at things from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? I can't just take my approach to it. I have to consider every angle, every possible angle. All the variables matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me coming to this realization because of my job made me realize I should have been doing more of that in my normal life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think as soon as you start being responsible for people, especially with your new position, you realize that you have to take. That's the hard thing about management is managing yourself is easier because you know yourself, but managing other people's and other characters and other personalities is a whole plethora of issues, bro. Because every person is not the same, and if you don't realize that, you will realize that real quick when they start rebelling.
Man, no two people are the same. And
exactly.
People gonna show who they are through their actions, man. You can't always listen to what somebody's saying and make your judgment on that person based on that, So.
Nah. Look at us for instance. I'm a totally different character than you are, bro.
Yeah, but we consider ourselves to be very similar.
Yeah. In certain traits, I would say.
Right. But other people would look at us and be like, I can't even see how them two dudes are even cool with each other. Because we're so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very true. It's also culturally driven as well, because I think because I live in the UK, the culture is a bit different because of my heritage. My culture is different, so obviously a culture plays a massive influence on you as a person as well.
That's the point, though. That's the whole point. Yeah. That, again, that's the driving force behind this broadcast in the first place. But we'll need to keep going back to that, man.
Exactly. Yeah, you guys know what's up. For all the people that were able to cop the Black Cat freeze, well done. That was kind of a hard cop. I've never had a January where it was kind of hard, and it's a brilliant way to start 2025, because I've never been in a sneaker situation where January started off so hot like this.
This ain't the regular dry January. This wet January.
No. Yeah, it's it's definitely. You know what's up next, bro? The Tech Challenge Racer Pinks, bro. That's coming out as well in January.
They already dropped a bunch of places over here.
I know. I haven't dropped in the UK yet, so I'm patiently waiting. I'm twiddling my fingers, waiting for that release. I think it's supposed to drop next week. We'll see if it drops next week.
Yeah, we had a bunch of at least 4 or 5 early releases of that over here. The Kobe's been moving. The Year of the Mamba, they've been moving. What else I saw? Kith then did a bunch of drops. Dover Street, like it's a bunch of random retailers popping up with the orange Sunder, the Kids and Immigrant Sunder. They selling out. They moving fast. It's a lot, bro. A lot of sales still available. Year-end sales. A lot of big discounts, man. So it ain't been dry. Like, and see, for me at this point, I'm looking more at the overall picture versus just the sneakers. It just so happened that we got a larger amount of drops coming in January than we have in at least the past 2 years.
Yeah.
But when you look at the retail side too, like Supreme and Bape and all the other collaborators, they doing a lot of their collections dropping. So there's a lot going on, bro. Hold on.
Hey. But I somehow stumbled upon a list of all the collaborators that are supposed to be apparently collaborating with Nike and Jordan brand this year. And I'm not going to name names. There's like at least 20 collaborators, bro. At least 20 collaborations coming out from Nike and Jordan brand this year, which is crazy. Like, we're talking about, you got the usual suspects like Cortez and A Ma Maniere and Nigel Sylvester and Nigo and Sakai. Size is getting another collaboration this year. Might be an MX1 again, possibly. Or my Air Max 95, possibly. Travis, obviously, undefeated. Oh, bro, there's so many collaborations coming out this year from Nike and Jordan brand. They really are at it this year. They really want to turn around that whole narrative of the decline that Nike and Jordan brand have in terms of profit levels and stock levels that they've been having over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, that's their job.
Yeah. If they pull it round, they're doing a good job, don't they? Pretty much.
We'll see, because the number's still looking bad right now.
Yeah. It's the first quarter, though. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. Let's do some quick strikes, man. I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Trying to see what's going on with sneakers, man.
Yeah, let's hopefully you're as well. Hopefully you do cop. But first up on, I would actually talk about this. I think I really did talk about this last week, but I just want to re-look at this subject, because we somehow now might be seeing first look pictures of the Jordan 3 A Ma Maniere women's exclusive with the Diffused Blue. And bro, like, I'll be mad if people start to hype this sneaker up. I'll be really mad if people start to hype this sneaker up. Not because of what it is because of what actually came out in 2024.
What you mean?
What do I mean? Look, bro, you're telling me what I mean.
Say words, bro.
Look, I'm basically showing you the K54 free. Except for the Diffused Blue and the A Ma Maniere touches to the A Ma Maniere Diffused Blue. Tell me this is not the same, literally the same sneaker.
No, I would not tell you that. Why would you ask me to tell you something that ain't true?
I'm a personally say, you could get the K54 and turn it into the Diffused Blue quite quickly. It's practically the inspiration. The inspiration behind the K54 was obviously taken from the A Ma Maniere 3, but that got no love, absolutely no love.
No, and I don't agree with that either.
Okay, so tell me a platform that's mentioned that K54 Jordan 3. I gave it love. A lot of people
Lovekickscustom
respects. Yeah, cool. I'll give it love. I did
podcast.
Yeah, we gave it love. We gave it love.
Okay.
No other platform. No other platform. Complex. I'm not even going to mention GQ because they're absolutely trash. But no other platform even mentioned that K54 Jordan 3, bro.
I saw some posts about it, but it wasn't nothing substantial. It wasn't like no big campaigns. I mean, K54 did their usual stuff, but I'm pretty sure a majority of their money gets spent overseas. As far as, got him.
Hey.
Got him. Hold on.
All right, cool. Well, that's your sister sorted out, which is perfect.
Let me show y'all. This a PC cop too, by the way.
Hey.
Live PC cop. Got him. Let me go in.
Now you know. Now you need to tell your sister the good news.
I am. That's exactly what I'm about to do.
Yo, this is the second time on the Shooter podcast, right? We've Q's being able to cop a sneaker. So every time I think what we need to do going forward in the future is every time there's a sneaker you really want, bro, we need to go on and do this recording, do the pod for it.
Wait till the shoe get ready to drop before we pod.
Yeah, exactly. Live pods, live cops on the pod. But yeah, I definitely like the A Ma Maniere Diffused Blue, and I will definitely be going for this A Ma Maniere Diffused Blue when it comes out, even though it's similar to the actual K54, because I just want it. And if you can get it, you can have both. You can have both, but I will be mad if people start throwing love onto the sneaker, start putting it up in the sneaker of the year conversations, all of that stuff. I'm just gonna look back at the K54 and say, you deserve more respect than you ever got. That's what I'm gonna say to the sneaker. Every time I put it on, I'm gonna say, you deserve more respect than you ever got.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be the first time this happened. I can't say the K54 was trying to be like the A Ma Maniere 3, though. That's the one part of the statement that you made where I disagree. Isn't it, the A Ma Maniere 3 ain't the only 3 without the elephant print. It wasn't the first 3 without elephant print. So
I'm saying it took inspirations. I wasn't saying it's trying to be like that. I said it took inspirations off stuff like the A Ma Maniere to actually make that sneaker.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, you can't deny the parts of the shoe where it's similar to the first one.
The back took inspiration from the denim freeze, as you can see with the translucent, because the denim freeze did that translucent feature. Some of the sneaker takes inspiration from the A Ma Maniere 3. The inner lining and stuff like that takes inspiration from the A Ma Maniere 3. But, bro, you know what? I should shut up, because I'm glad I got that. It's a beautiful sneaker. Definitely going to wear it. It's definitely going to be my rotation moving forwards. Anybody that missed that, I feel sorry for you. 100%. So I'm going to just leave it at that.
I'm not gonna fight everything I disagree with no more. Like, I'm gonna just say okay.
Okay, all right. That was my little rant.
I'm not going off on these tangents with you. I'm about,
yeah. No, but I'm looking forward to that A Ma Maniere Diffused Blue. I think it might be coming out pretty soon as well, which would be good to see.
Might be.
It looks like
might be in the market. We'll see.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming with the old A Ma Maniere box as well. So it's not part of the Why You Were Sleeping pack either, which is nice. And it's got the actual writing on the back tab as well, which basically is similar to the original pair, which is nice. Which is definitely nice to see.
If this is actual release, I mean,
if this is the actual release, and if it's the actual official pictures or the first looksies, whatever we want to call it, but it looks nice.
That looks like the original box to me for the
that's what I'm saying.
3s. Hold on, go to the picture right now. Why is the box the same color as the original white 3s versus the same color as those 3s?
Oh, that's a good spot. It's definitely a good spot. So it might be a custom.
Why would the Jumpman flight be pewter instead of diffused blue? The 5 diffused blue had a blue box, and the pewter pair had the pewter box. What we doing? The Foes got a pewter box. The other ones don't. Hey. The other ones, the white pair, the Fossil Stone pair got a Fossil Stone box, don't it?
Yeah. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
See? It could be a custom. Or it could be it could be a UA.
I ain't saying that.
Okay, cool. When we see official pictures, we'll go back to that.
Sure.
All right, let's go on to the next one, bro.
Next quick strike. These 3s selling out too.
What you were telling me that they're quite popular as well. Next up is right, cool. this might be a little bit of a long one. It seems like Mr. Kanye West was at it again this week. He actually called out. Sorry. He called out to Adidas. I first heard about this story when Kanye was ranting on socials about why his website was beneath Adidas when you search Yeezy, right? And that didn't make sense to me personally because I don't think Yeezy's website is really good with the SEOs, which is the actual social. Like if you want to be high up in Google platform searches, you need to have a good SEO profile. I don't think it was very verified or authenticated either. So that was on Kanye and Yeezy. But then he started going after what do you call it? Fear of God. And he started saying, Jerry, you're a traitor. And a lot of things came out from that. So what have you heard in addition to what I've just said, bro?
I ain't heard nothing else. I just read the letter. I ain't do no sleuthing about it. I really don't. Come on, bro. Okay.
Do you
just found out my game is postponed?
Okay,
I was supposed to go to the game today.
Yeah.
Now I gotta hit Big Fresh and let him know.
Yo.
And my sister is excited.
Okay. Just goes to show we talked about this at the early.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, we just got to show weather can destroy a lot of things. So we talked about this earlier in the pod about like the London stopping for if it snows and rains and all that stuff. But yeah, in terms of Yeezy itself, I think Kanye's got a slight point because now after what Kanye said, Adidas went and removed everything associated with Yeezy from their website.
Okay.
Which was just quite an interesting move, and I think it kind of highlighted that maybe he had a point.
No, what are you trying to justify him?
I don't agree with how he came and did it. He could have done it privately, but he just went to the socials like he normally would. But what from Adidas in terms of the old stock? What is Adidas selling? Why does Adidas really need to have Yeezy on their platform anymore?
They selling the shoes still. You can still go to the store. You can still go to the store and get. They ain't sold out. They ain't done yet. I'm pretty sure you can go to Adidas stores around the world and still find Yeezys for $40, $50, $80, $90 or whatever the case is.
Okay.
So it's Kanye, bro. Like I told you, I've been telling y'all for years now. It's him doing it to himself. He be in his own head, or he be listening to whoever he listening to that gets him in these modes where he crash out. This is a crash out. The only people who appreciate this are Kanye stans. Anybody that's looking at it from any type of, in my opinion, anybody that's looking at it from any type of objective perspective can sense the crash out in his statements when he go off on these rants. You know what I'm saying? He jumped out the window on Jerry, calling Jerry a traitor and all this and that. Like, bro, what good does it do? Is what I'm trying to figure out. It don't help him look no better in the eyes of the public. Not that he cares about that. I mean, you can't feel like he cares about that the way he the way he talk about people. You know what I'm saying? And then he brought up the tweet again. Like, bro, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. 100% agree with you on that. It definitely is a crash out, especially when you say this is the statement he initially made. He goes, when you Google Yeezy.com, Adidas comes before Yeezy site.
Bro, members you've been associated with the company for 13 years, bro.
Yeah,
what you think gonna happen?
You can't get rid of that association. You can't. Because members at Adidas stopped doing, they're not doing this because, look, if reality is what you just said is 100% facts. If you're associated with something and somebody Googles that company or Googles the association, they're going to be ahead of you in terms of the actual search engine or the SEO engine. So Adidas is a bigger company than Yeezy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any association you get with a bigger company, the bigger company in terms of their search engine is going to come up first, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that I agree with you. I in terms of Jerry Lorenzo, I think that was really harsh from Kanye when he said that about Jerry. Like I think he even implied that Jerry Lorenzo's copying his intellectual property, which I can't see.
Mm-mm.
So it was definitely a crash out. It's definitely a crash out. I agree with you on that.
Just the fact that he's still harping on it, and the way he's talking about it, and we know when you read his words, I don't know about everybody else. When I read his words, I hear his voice. So I see his face. Like when I read his words,
I see his face, but I don't hear his voice.
I hear him when I read anything he wrote. I read it in his voice to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I imagine because he going crazy from all the interviews, even from the songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. When are we just gonna say it's just Kanye being Kanye? I don't like Adidas.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to justify Adidas in my assessment of this letter or posts, whatever you want to call it. I call it a crash out. You know what I'm saying? It's not about Adidas. It's about Kanye. Because it don't matter who he in business with. Whenever you get in bed with him, you liable to get crashed out on. That's just it.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it's really about. It don't matter what type of business y'all do, whether it's music, fashion. You could be his nanny. You could be his babysitter. He liable to take off on you on social media or in front of a camera.
You also, I don't know how I don't know if this is factual or not, but I think he did say that he's what he's doing on his Yeezy website in terms of his clothing and his Yeezy pods and all that stuff being $20. Basically, he made a massive dent in the actual market, making
He didn't.
Yeah, he said he made 100 million last year, and he only had it up for 6 months and all that stuff.
Cool.
He
said he got the fashion. He said he got high fashion in the chokehold. That's what he said.
I don't see it though.
I don't see it.
No.
What?
We both agree on that. I don't see that. I do not see.
I've never seen Yeezy pods in person.
Thank you. You just took the words right out of my mouth.
Never seen them in person. But I've seen more people with StockX tags on their shoes than I have seen Yeezy pods on feet.
Yeah,
and that's a fact.
I bought Yeezy pods. No, I haven't bought Yeezy pods. I bought Yeezy merchandise for the sis, and I sent it to the States to her because I don't think some of the stuff didn't come out in the States and it came out in the UK. But other than that, I've never ever touched or seen any Yeezy pods ever in real life or in any. I haven't even seen social influencers put up Yeezy pods or wearing Yeezy pods. So I don't know where that's coming from. That statement's radically.
I ain't seen the shorts, the sweats. I ain't seen none of that stuff in person on somebody's body. You know,
No, no.
so yeah, man, it's just Kanye being Kanye, man.
Yeah. Gaslighting. We're gaslighting 101, bro.
Pretty much. Oh, by the way, for those of y'all who know, when we talk about Kanye, you got to get a Conrad Boyer appearance.
Yeah, Conrad Boyer. That was a brilliant episode. If you
shout out to the day one.
Yeah, shout out to the day ones. If you know. If you don't know, go and check out the podcast named Conrad Boyer. That was a very good episode. We move on, bro. We move on. Let's get away from Kanye West.
Please.
Okay, dokie. So the Black Cat, the name Black Cat. If somebody says Black Cat in terms of sneaker branding, where does that come from?
No, not sneaker branding.
Okay, go on.
Michael Jordan is the Black Cat.
That's what I want to get at.
He is the Black Cat. That's his nickname.
So
that's why the shoe is called Black Cat.
Okay.
And yes, the Jordan 3.
So we know the Jordan 4 Black Cat, we know the Jordan 3 Black Cat. The emphasis on Black Cat and Michael Jordan always has been his stealthiness and his agility on the court, and this is why he was nicknamed the Black Cat. Mm-hmm. Right? So I do not understand how social platforms are now calling triple black sneakers Black Cats. When did Michael Jordan ever wear a New Balance, bro?
That shoe ain't even all black. It's got too much gray on it to be called a Black Cat. That's black and gray.
Yeah, it's more
triple black.
Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about the New Balance 1960 Black Cat. That's what its nickname is. That's what the social platforms are giving it. This is what everybody around the social platforms is calling it because it's almost a triple black sneaker. I do not understand the branding of why that sneaker is called Black Cat. We don't see Air Force One Black Cats. Air Force One's a Nike. They will never call a Nike a Black Cat. We'll call a Jordan a Black Cat.
We got to stop. See, this is why OGs and people who've been in the game for years say the sneaker game is dying because this type of foolish shit is being allowed to happen and people just rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm pretty sure I ain't looked into it. I saw the post and I just slid. You know what I'm saying? Then I saw it again and I saw it again and I just kept sliding. Like, I'm not finna participate in this shit. I did not go and look in the comments, but I'm pretty sure if you go in them comments, there's going to be a lot of people like me and you who know better, who are going to be telling them folks, this ain't no damn Black Cat. It's a black and gray New Balance. Ain't no way in, bro. If you let this fly, you might as well roll with Jordan 1 mids are better than highs. You might as well roll with Panda Dunk being one of the greatest sneakers of all time. You might as well roll with paying $400 for Asics Gel Light 14 Cayano, whatever the hell they call. You the wrong type of hype beast. That's what that is. To let this type of, it's not necessarily blasphemy, but it is though. Because the shoe is called Black Cat because it's the man's name.
Yeah. Nickname.
Like, I don't give a damn about college colors. You can call anything light blue UNC if you want to. We know why UNC is applied to that color. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody other brand finna come out and say their shoe is called Air something. It's the same thing to me. Like, just don't do it, bro. And can you find it? I mean, I'm if they got it Black Cat on their website, That's
And
probably the biggest bite.
That's literally what I'm doing. That's literally what I'm trying to do at this moment in time is work out on the New Balance website whether they've called it Black Cat, but I don't think they have because Foot Locker have only named their sneaker Black. And shout out to Foot Locker for doing it. I literally think it's the social platforms that are doing it. I think the retailers are naming it correctly. It's the social platforms that don't sell sneakers that are calling this Black Cat, and they should know better. I'm saying, like, platforms that actually review sneakers, have a look at sneakers, and should know the history behind sneakers, should not be calling the New Balance black sneaker the Black Cat. What we trying to do, bro?
Seem real clickbaity to me. That's why I said I'm not going to participate. When I see stuff like that, I'm not going to participate, bro. Pay more attention.
I was going to let it slide, but
go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna let it slide, but we just got the Black Cat free, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, no, come on now. What we talking about? New Balance Jordan has never ever worn like New Balances that I know of, right? And then when you look, bro, this is the bad thing about it. Look at this, bro. Look at this. New Balance bringing Black Cat to one of the most popular. What?
It's clickbaity, bro. It's clout chasey. It's weak, to be honest with you. Especially because the Black Cat 3 is coming out. It's like almost narrative creating. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you trying to hype a black and gray New Balance by calling it Black Cat? What's in it for you? Like,
so, you know what? You're right. You're right. When you read the comments, somebody did actually say calling them Black Cat is so crazy.
Yeah. This is not real.
Yo, bro, next comment off from that. This is nothing to do with the Jordan. Don't call it Black Cat. Yo, respect to everybody that actually clapped back to all those platforms. Respect to you guys. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm glad people are correcting that narrative. That's a bad narrative, bro.
People who are interested in keeping the sneaker culture the way it's supposed to be, not that evolution ain't cool, or because it's a part of the game, right? New tech that we find cool, we insert into the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Air Max Scorpion was a part of the culture for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Mesh runners are a part of the sneaker culture now, no matter how much we hate it. But trying to take the hype off of something by stealing the name, bro, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. And every sneaker outlet that ran with that bullshit, and whoever started it, y'all need to tuck all that, pack it up, retract it, delete them posts. Like, it's trash.
So, you know what? A last comment made me crack up. Is basically Puma can't get away with calling it Black Cat. TF,
right?
New Balance doing
right. Puma ain't even tried it.
You know, Puma's got probably more right to call it a Black Cat because of what they got with the Puma.
It's a Puma. A Puma is a Black Cat.
Come on, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense.
You can't make it make sense because it ain't supposed to make sense, bro. Like, man, this is what we're reduced to in January.
Yeah,
this type of bullshit happened in January, bro. They trying their new tricks. That's to tuck them, all them resolutions. Tuck them. They suck. Man, you should have picked lose weight instead of this. Still in the greatest player of all time nickname. What's next? The damn Adidas Forum High Chicago? Fuck out of here.
Yo.
Asics Gel Kyoto Gamma. That's what we doing now. Yeah. The Puma Space Jam collab or some shit. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Hey.
Let somebody else call something Space Jam. You ain't seen Nan shoe in that movie that wasn't made by Nike. I guarantee you. Let somebody. It's the
Yo.
same thing. Let's go. Next quiz strike, man. This is. It's gonna keep getting worse. The longer we sit here and think about it, talk about it, it's just gonna seem worse and worse.
I start calling it Space Ham instead. It's not even jam anymore. Next, you said it. It happened. Next quiz strike, bro.
Man.
Okay, cool. Moving on to something very, very particularly in tune to what we normally do is give everybody an insight of what might be happening next, which is great. So this week, Netflix aired Raw, which is WWE Raw, which I actually sat and watched, which was great. But part of that, we saw this, bro. This was epic. This was Roman Reigns wears Nike Kobe 9 Customs on Raw Netflix debut. We said it maybe back in early last year when we said it's only a matter of time before a wrestler gets a Nike deal or a Jordan brand deal or just a Nike deal. Then I think a couple of months after that, we saw a interesting post come out that the Bloodline from WWE might be getting a deal with Nike. And now we see in 2025 Roman Reigns wear a custom Kobe 9 on Raw for the first debut for Netflix. That's kind. That custom I don't think is a custom from anywhere else except for Nike. I think they did that with the Bloodline for WrestleMania as well, which is interesting to see. And I think they gave Roman Reigns a sneaker to wear in WrestleMania. So I think that deal's happening. Pretty soon, I think we might see something come out in 2025 in terms of a Nike WWE kind of deal together with actual wrestlers to wear the sneakers, especially with WrestleMania last year, we saw a lot of Nikes and Jordans on actual wrestlers' feet, which is crazy to see. But yeah, bro, we're ahead of the curve, I would like to say.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just people being locked in with the change in management. Hopefully, they locked in enough to see the value in it. Because I can. I mean, wrestling is one of the biggest sports, quote unquote, if you want to call it that. Well, whether you consider it a real sport or not, you can't deny how big it is.
It's huge, very huge.
They had the little down spell, and ironically, I think the rise of women's sports too has a lot to do with it, because men who love wrestling typically like to see scantily clad women. That's always been a part of wrestling. So I think with the rise of the women in wrestling, much like in basketball, but I think more impactful than basketball, the women are helping bring a lot of attention to it. So it's only a matter of time, man. Like, I just think it's a good idea for any brand. I know some of these guys got to be sponsored, but I don't know if we're going to see like something signature, but collabs definitely need to happen for some of these athletes.
Yeah, I in terms of the wrestling brand, as soon as Triple H took over, because Triple H is now creative director of WWE, because I think Vince McMahon stepped back or stepped down.
He had to.
He had to, definitely, especially with what was coming out last year.
An ambassador.
Yeah. Especially with what happened last year. I think with that whole conception, we've seen women's wrestling come to the forefront. So it's not, even though it's still, like you say, driven by like the attire and the cosmetic looks of the women, but the women wrestling is up there with the men's. They actually perform like wrestlers. They're no longer like showpieces. Yeah, and they're no longer showpieces. They literally do wrestle, and which is great to see. That was something Triple H kind of led in the new evolution, which is great. Coming to Netflix is awesome as well because it opens up wrestling to a wider audience, and I think with that it's going to bring a lot of sponsorships. I think over the last year or so, Prime, especially Logan Paul and KSI, were doing a lot with wrestling. Especially coming up with in terms of WrestleMania and stuff like that. So you've seen that kind of product come through. You will definitely see more sneaker branding and sneaker marketing, and especially from Nike come through with wrestling. It's elevating way beyond what we thought it was going to do in like the early 2000s, because I think from our era of looking at wrestling when we were used to like the Undertaker, The Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold, is now coming to this new era where we are actually seeing the bloodline for the last 5 or 6 years, if you are following it, which every time I've gone back to wrestling, it's because of very good storylines, and this is what we're seeing at this moment in time.
No, the athletes are cooler. That's all. They more plugged into pop culture and hip hop culture, and with being plugged into them things, sneaker culture comes with it, because sneaker culture is a part of cool culture. So.
Yeah, and you had Travis up with Jey Uso smoking his doobie.
Yeah, Travis love wrestling. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Shout out to WWE. It was a very good episode. I enjoyed that. Definitely enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't really watch like that. I see the highlights though, but to be honest with you, I'm probably more inclined to watch women's matches at this point in time, because when I do see the highlights, I enjoyed the women's highlights more than the men's highlights. Probably for some of the same reasons I was speaking on earlier, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but my missus absolutely loves Rhea Ripley, so she's inclined to watch her wrestle as well, which is great. But yeah, definitely gonna see.
I discovered a few weeks back, but I did follow her on IG. Shout out to
her. By the way, it was also good to see Hulk Hogan get booed when he came out on Netflix. It was awesome. He came out doing his promo, and all you heard was boo. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Definitely deserved that. Definitely.
Shout out to everybody who was there that booed him too. I love him. He sucks.
Yeah, 100%. Especially what's coming out from him at the moment in time, or what we know about him from years back. Being. Yep. He set back wrestling 10 years. Easily. Hey.
We got more quick strike?
Yeah, you got last one.
Last quick strike.
So this week we saw Puma is suing Tiger Woods and his Sunday Red logo. I don't understand this. Like, bro, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I can see similarities, but I can see massive differences with the Puma logo and the Sunday Red logo. I want you to lead this. I don't understand why Puma will actually sue Tiger Woods for this at all.
I understand why. If you didn't know any better, you could mistake the brands for each other. I get when, when companies say stuff like that, you just have to look at it from an objective perspective and really compare the logos. That's what I did when I first saw this, and I could see where a layman's, like somebody who wasn't aware of what Puma was or who Puma was, could mistake these logos a little bit. I don't know why Tiger and his people wouldn't have maybe tried to run this by Puma, or just check in on, how these type of things go. I don't know what type of businessman Tiger is, but I would have thought to myself, looking at this logo, Puma might not like it. Just because of the similarities. I mean, I can see both sides. I can see Tiger them being like, nah, it's different enough. But I can see
Yeah,
Puma
yeah, yeah.
saying, it's similar enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just that's what I was thinking. Also, that's what was on my mind because the Puma logo is pretty much predominantly a silhouette of a puma or
Right, a
a
solid
black cat.
silhouette.
Yeah, ironically, like a black cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you ever look at the sun, when you ever look at the actual fucking click
Sunday
it,
red.
Sunday red logo because I can't click it at this moment in time. Hold on, let me just share this. When you look at the Sunday red logo, it's more of a skeleton of a cat. I'll be really honest. That logo's trash.
Yeah, it's not the best looking logo. I don't like the skeleton look on it. Like they could have finished the lines on it. I could tell it's supposed to be a tiger, but I wouldn't guess in 100 guesses that this is Tiger Woods' logo.
Yeah. It's and obviously the definition of using the logo was to use a tiger, and the definition of Puma using the logo is because they're using a Puma panther cat. So you could have made that logo a bit more definite, a bit more better. Maybe even having the shape being a bit more. Tigers are more weightier. They're more bigger.
Yeah.
They could have So you could have done that. Pumas are more sleeker, more like a jaguar kind of cat. So like they could have done so many differences. I don't even think that logo's any good. I do not like it. It's just not very aesthetically pleasing to the eye either.
Yeah, it ain't the best at all. But Puma said, damn all that. You talking about Sunday red. We need our Sunday bread. Because you biting. So you can come on up off that logo or give us that Sunday bread.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good rebuttal to that. Bro, I don't know what way do you think this is gonna go? Do you think that the Puma are gonna ask Tiger to change the logo, or do you think they're gonna contest that it's different enough? Because we've seen in terms of intellectual property, we've seen. Let's just take an example from Bape and Nike. When Nike were doing the Bapester, and they stopped doing the Bapester, they changed curvatures and lines and aesthetics of the sneaker to make it not look like the Air Force One, and that was okay for Nike to let them keep producing a version of the Bapester but not be in line to the Air Force One. There's enough differences for the Sunday Red for him to justify it not being a Puma logo.
Yeah, I can see it going either way, though. I mean, we got to look at other cases. Excuse me, but most of the time when we see them other cases, I don't keep up with them to see the outcome, or they go on so long, or they end up getting settled. And most of the time when cases like that get settled, there's seemingly no result, so you don't hear about it.
Yeah.
It'll be a little small report in the corner of a page or something that they really want you to care about now. No, we don't care about that no more because it wasn't. Then nobody lose no money. Then nobody whatever.
Yeah. So, nobody went bankrupt, so
and, partnerships and all this. Like, because I believe sometimes when cases like this happen, you got to do a profit share. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But the logo is indeed weak. The Puma logo ain't necessarily my favorite, but I like it better than I like this. I think Tiger should go back to the drawing board. Fold this logo up as small as you can. Stick it in the corner of your pocket in your worst pair of jeans, and fold them jeans up and stick them in the corner of the dresser that you rarely go in the back, up under everything, and just leave them in there.
I thought he was going to go a different way. I thought he was going to say fold it up in a pair of jeans that you don't wear, put it in the washing machine, and just put it on.
Nah. Or you can just when you fold it up, put them in there and put them in the giveaway bag, and go ahead and drop them off at Goodwill. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah. On that, you can see Tiger's already got merchandise as well. You can see that logo right on his actual
It's not
chest
good.
as well. No,
It's
it
not good.
doesn't look great. Yeah, I would be honest, don't look great. uh,
Who checking
yo,
for
from
Tiger
afar.
anyway, man? Never
No, no,
mind.
no, no,
I
no,
ain't
no,
finna. I don't want to. I
no, no,
don't
no.
want to do that to Tiger.
2 seconds. Bear with me. Can you see the top of his chest where it looks like he's got two dots, a little bit of a
Yeah.
smile, and the whole logo looks like a mustache.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Tiger, man. I mean, look at him. Look at the way he's smiling. Like, Tiger always
shout out
been
to
weird
his
to me, man.
yeah, but shout out to his son. His son is doing numbers. I saw him the other day get a hole in one of his tournaments.
That was up.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know, he's leading his or trying to replicate his father. Let's just say.
Tiger weird, man.
Let's see. Yeah. All right, cool. That was all our quick strikes for this week. Shall we go and do our main topic this week in terms of cool?
Wait, we ain't had nothing else.
No, we don't have nothing else. Let's go.
This part been weird enough, man. Yeah, we can just go.
Look, this pod's been Friday, about 15 minutes. Electricity break. Saturday coming back on. Running through what we got through. 2 good cops.
Nah.
You copped a black cat free. I copped the black cat free. Now it's time to go.
But my game got postponed because I wasn't trying to drive anyway. So I ain't mad about that.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's go and get over with for my power cut off again.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. Welcome back to Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. Today we got 2 cases on the docket, 2 very critical cases on the docket which need to be left in 2024 because this kind of behavior doesn't belong in 2025. So number 1 on the court docket is, we talked about this last week, Yeezy socks and slides. And this is not about wearing Yeezy socks and slides out in the open for the public to see. This is wearing Yeezy socks and slides, or Yeezy socks and slides, if you can say it right, in the gym, bro. So, if you don't know, the gym environment is a heavy lifting environment. You might get your toes crushed. You gotta be careful. A lot of people are lifting weights, and you need very good, secure footwear to train in the gym, especially if you're training your legs or you're walking around the gym. Wearing a slide in the gym where you can slip and slide, hence word slide, out your sneaker, and we've seen that because the Yeezy slides don't have sport mode, you could really, really hurt yourself. So I'm gonna just say this. Guilty. Don't wear Yeezy socks and slides in the gym because you will definitely drop a weight on your toes and get hurt. I'm guaranteeing that. That will happen to you. So don't wear that. You want to say anything, bro?
If you're wearing slides in the gym, you're gonna end up punishing yourself. So ain't really too much for me to say on that.
Right. Guilty. The second case on the docket is, I'm going to say this one way and clearly to you guys. If you're wearing sneakers with StockX tags, forever going forwards, your sneakers are fake. I don't know why you need that guarantee that you need a StockX tag on your sneakers to prove that they're legit. But from now on, no case, nothing you can say to me can convince me that your sneakers are real, because your sneakers are fake. I don't know. I do not care. I do not even want to hear you say, yeah, my sneakers are legit. If you're wearing sneakers and a StockX tag, your sneakers are now fake. That needs to be left in 2024. You need to take that tag and burn it, for one, and wear your sneakers responsibly. That's all I'm going to say, bro. Anything you want to say?
I need to know why. I need y'all StockX tag wearing mofos to step forward. Any witnesses, anybody that's participating in this bullshit. Because that's what it is. What's the point? I ain't never heard nobody explain it. I see it, y'all post it. Y'all don't even put no captions or nothing when y'all do this. I need answers for this. Because it's one of the dumbest practices I've ever seen in the sneaker culture, and it need to stop. I need y'all to come to the front and face the music. Firing squad these folks with these. No, not you, the person. Take the shoes off, line them up, leave the tag on there, line them up, and we gonna bond them. You hear? We gonna bond them up. Cause ain't nobody got time to be playing these games with y'all guessing and all this, man. I mean, is that we know they make fake them too. They make the fake tags too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, with the stuff, we know what's going on with them. At this point, we know what's going on with them. It ain't just now started happening just because we found out. It's been happening forever. So, enough, man. Enough.
Yeah, enough is enough, but yeah. Guilty on both cases. Leave that dumb foolery in 2024. That's not needed in 2025. What's needed in 2025 is better intelligence moving forwards. That's it.
Please. And thank you.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Yo, it's 11 days in 2024 or 2025. I mean, I've never seen that much foolery in my life. I've never seen this much foolery in 2024.
Not in this small, short of a span.
11 days, bro.
Like, we got fires in California. We got winter storms all over the southeastern hemisphere. We got all these people out here just acting like they don't understand.
Yo, bro, one thing I don't understand is when I saw those Yeezy socks and slides, outside was freezing. You can't tell me your toes ain't cold, bro. You can't tell me you're going out in the street with with a thin pair of socks on, with some slides on, and say you're warm.
Listen to the man when he telling the truth. I wanted to say something, but ain't nothing else to say. Well, I mean, I ain't even got no jokes for that. That's just
I had my winterized fours on and my feet were slightly cold. And that's a padded shoe.
Man.
You don't think
nothing. Y'all out there, huh? That's what it is.
There you go, bro.
Killing your brain cells, man.
Yeah. To be fair, he did look like he was about 20, 22 years old. So yeah, I can't even. No, you know what? I'm not gonna give no slack to anybody that's doing that.
What they got to do with it?
It's nothing. Nothing. I was trying to give him some slack about being young and immature. So
Same. It's the same as wearing a hoodie in the summertime. Same thing.
Not needed. Hey, but yeah. Have you got discounts this week, bro?
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
All right, go for it. Let's go.
I know we got some of these ain't coming, so I'm gonna go on and get the big one out the way.
Okay.
Shout out to Nigel Sylvester. Excuse me. He pulled a fast one. Everybody thought he was gonna pull up with shoes in the truck, but he pulled up with t-shirts, and the police came and shut it down anyway. I don't know if maybe he had some shoes in the truck, because that's a big ass truck just to have t-shirts. But shout out to him just for doing it anyway.
I don't think it got shut down. I think the police were there to kind of patrol it rather than shutting it down.
It seemed like it was shut down. The way he was, well, I don't know. I'll just say I don't know. But shout out to him for trying.
Yeah, I think Nigel Sylvester, the way they explained it was there wasn't any issues. It was just a promotion, and they're laying the bricks. Pun intended, for the sneaker.
You ain't got to do all that, man. He know it, but I'm glad he's doing it still.
Hey, exactly.
So that's cool. Cade Cunningham has a logo on his Nike shoes that he's been wearing lately. He's been wearing the GT cuts, and he got a logo, and it's dope. It's two C's put together that look like a star. It's one of the dopest logos I've seen in recent years as far as the new signature athletes are concerned. So shout out to Cade. I hope he get a shoe from Nike. And shout out to I like the Pistons, man. That's one of the young teams in the NBA I really do like. So shout out to them, man. Nike has unveiled the full Valentine's Day pack. Air Force One, a Vomero 5, a Cortez, a Air Max 1, and a Waffle Racer. I really like the Air Force Ones. I ain't gonna lie, with the roses on them. The Air Max 1 is okay. The red Cortez seemed like a pretty GR type colorway. But I think the pack is cool overall. So shout out to that. The kid Mero said his cat peed on his Freddie SBs.
I saw that. If you know, you know that's ruined the sneaker,
bro. I will have one less animal in my house if that happened to me. You was right. The Air Max 90 rollout has begun.
Hey.
Artist Sean has a collab on the Air Max 90. He got a black pair and a white pair. The white pair looked like some white Air Max 90s. The black pair looked like some black Air Max 90s that she was painting something white in. So, shout out to him, I guess. I know you're excited because the Nike Pegasus Premium is supposed to be dropping January 30th.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
I think I'm gonna hold out till January.
Why though, bro? Bro, this is crazy. Like, look. I'm. You're Nike. Stop it. February's already stacked. February's already stacked, bro.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna start my year on January 30th.
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
Them things look real tall and real hard. They gonna add an inch to your height, but they look like walking on clouds. And last but not least,
All the
Go
short
ahead.
kings, you definitely need that. All the short kings, you
For
definitely
sure.
need that.
But last but not least, shout out to the Ball brothers. Leangelo Ball.
I saw that. You could talk about his rap song, aren't you?
Yeah. Them folks got a hit, bro. Somehow, them boys that made it, they say Mello made the beat, Lonzo wrote it, and Jello rapped it.
Yeah.
So them boys got a bona fide hit on their hands. The song is viral, and it's not viral because it's them. It actually sounds good, and it's them. And it sounds like a Cash Money song from 2003. You know what I'm saying?
They did it.
They did it, but they figured out the Manny Fresh Juvenile formula and pulled it off in 2025. Shout out to the Ball
You know
brothers,
what?
man.
This is why I was wondering why on my timeline, on my YouTube timeline, saying reactors were saying they saved hip hop. I was like, what?
They say hip hop. I ain't going that far now. Hold on. Now.
I know. I was like, what? No. There's yeah, obviously they're trolling. Bro. You know they're trolling. But I heard the song. It is fire. It is a fire song.
Bro, if the Ball brothers save hip hop, the streets is dead, man.
You know. It's definitely not. If you know, you know. If you're tuned in, you're tuned in. You know what's happening. And 11 days in, and it's gone crazy. But yeah, a couple clips right for me.
Man.
Yeah, shout out to them boys. Quick, a couple from me. Adidas have got Samba for Woody for Toy Story, so watch out for that. It looks good. It definitely looks good. It's a very nice take to the Samba. Definitely, if you're a Toy Story fan, if you're a Samba fan, you definitely want that sneaker. It almost reminisces. This is quite blasphemous if I'm going to say this. The Air Max 1 Susan kind of. No. Bear with me. The execution. Yeah. All right, cool.
Don't black cat it now.
Yeah, I'm not. But if you, no, I'm not going to black at it. But if you know, you know. All right, cool. Next up, yo. What I'm just tell everybody to watch out for Nike's Lego collaboration this year. I saw something interesting with somebody wearing a brick Lego on their feet, which I hope that's not the release. But watch out for the collaboration. I'm looking forward to maybe picking up some Lego built sneakers like for show. That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah. The collectibles, yeah.
Yeah, the collectibles definitely. Watch out for that though as well. It's going to be interesting to see what they actually produce. If they produce a sneaker, it'll be interesting how they execute that sneaker.
They're supposed to be making the Lego shoes, bro. Like the actual Lego shoes, not wearable shoes. The actual pieces to put together and display. So yeah.
Yeah, the collectibles. Yeah. I know. Next up. Edison Chan and Clot unveiled their first Lunar New Year collaboration with Adidas, and I'm gonna say it looks good. It looks good for what it is. It looks good. That's what I want to say. Accused, I'm gonna say anything. Right. It looks like Nike's extended Travis Scott's sneaker contract to 2027, which is great because we've got another 2 years of Travis Scott. Let's just see what Travis does in those 2 years. And it's going to be quite interesting to see what he kind of rolls out for the next couple of years. Not Adidas. Air Jordan 5. Hey?
I forgot the Field Jack's supposed to be coming this month.
Yeah. Nike, stop it. It's coming soon. The raffle's already out, bro. The Spiridon's raffle is already out. The Field General, yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Alright. Air Jordan 5 Hydro Grapes glides are coming out. And it's part of the rollout. So watch out for them. They're basically like the Great Fires, but in a slide variation. So watch out for that. Looks like we're going to get a Deadpool-inspired Nike Dunk Low release in 2025. It's very, very Deadpoolish. Looks nice. I like it, the way it looks, if it's going to come out that way. And it looks like you said earlier, Nike's renamed the year of the snake to the year of the mamba. So this is why they've paid more attention apparently to the actual Kobe range in terms of the year of snake, which is dope. And last but not least, Ja Morant has teased the Air Force One, bro.
Yeah, job back on track, man. He ain't got all the keys right now, but he back on track. His second shoe like is doing pretty well, so hopefully he can stay on track, man. That's all.
Oh yeah, and the book one, the Forrest Gump variation should be coming soon as well. It's probably
yeah.
Is it released? Is it released or is it coming soon?
Wait, did it?
I
know I just saw it on the. Let me check. I know I just saw it.
Yeah, that's a very very.
It's on the raffles. I saw it on the raffles.
Okay,
that's what it was.
Just coming soon. So watch out for it. Another sneaker probably going to hit us in January. Yo, it's literally hit you over the head time from Nike and Jordan Brand this year.
Yeah, they trying. I mean, that's what they do.
That's what they do. Look, I will definitely say if I win the lottery this year, I'm definitely getting every single sneaker I want.
I don't even know if I would do it then, but I probably would.
Yeah. If not, I'm gonna be very selective because there's a hell of a load of sneakers coming out this year. A lot of sneakers coming out this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only I feel like I'm only choosing between like 3 this month.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the damn Travis? Okay, there we go. You gotta see. Make sure you talking about raffles open. You gotta see what's up.
Yeah, raffles up.
Oh, they all over there though.
Yeah, they're all in the UK at the moment.
Yeah.
Foot Patrol, Size, all that stuff.
Next week.
Oh yeah, forgot.
Week, if y'all watching, it's supposed to come out Friday, 17th.
By the way, sorry about that. Two additions quickly. I'm just reading them off my phone. Nike's bringing back the OG Bluebird colorway for the Air Max 180, so watch out for that.
I saw that too.
And basically, True Religion has been bought out by American Eagle. No, True Religion has been acquired by American Eagle. So yeah, I think they're leaning into the casual line, which is interesting to see. That's the only 2 ones ahead, bro.
What you talking about?
Oh, just denim.
They've been casual. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Hell, I mean, True Religion was the more hype brand. American Eagle is straight. It's about as casual as you can get.
well, they bought out True Religion, so that's part of their branding now for a stake in True Religion. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward with that.
Yeah, True Religion.
But apart from that was
ain't been as popular as they once was in a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that was all the discounts this week, bro. That was a show. 146, an eventful show, I would like to say.
Yeah, at the very least, eventful for sure.
Well, bro, all I'm gonna say, like I said a minute ago, two cops over that period, snowstorms, cancellations, electricity went out. It's an eventful show. That's all I'm saying.
12 hours later,
and we're concluding the pod. Magic.
Hey man. we appreciate y'all. Y'all didn't know y'all was gonna be sticking with us through so much, but we appreciate y'all sticking with us through all the foolishness. Have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year, and buy what you like, rock what you like. Don't believe the hype because the hype ain't real, and the sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Definitely. Mm-hmm. And remember, apples and pears aren't the same.
What?
I'm just saying, apples and pears aren't the same.
Bye, man.
Peace out.
Peace.